Giovanni Leoni's career at Liverpool, though still in its early stages, has already begun to leave an unexpectedly strong impression. The young Italian defender, only 18 years old, has achieved something Virgil van Dijk never did: a nomination for the prestigious Golden Boy Award, which recognises the best under-21 talents in European football. It's an impressive feat, especially considering that his journey at Anfield has only just begun. Former Italian player Alessandro Lucarelli has praised him as a world-class talent, and despite suffering a serious injury, Leoni continues to attract attention across Europe. Unfortunately, Leoni's promising start was cut short by a devastating incident. During the third round of the Carabao Cup, in a clash against Southampton, he suffered a torn anterior cruciate ligament. The impact was immediate for Liverpool, as manager Arne Slot was left with only 3 available centre-backs for the upcoming matches. The injury could have discouraged any young player, but in Leoni's case, it only strengthened the perception that he is an exceptionally gifted talent with immense potential. Even in his temporary absence, Giovanni Leoni's rise is remarkable. His Golden Boy nomination places him alongside young stars such as Lamine Yamal and Jude Bellingham, names that dominate headlines and transfer rumours. Virgil van Dijk, though widely regarded as one of the best defenders in the world and a key figure in Liverpool's defence since his £70 million transfer from Southampton in 2018, has never received such a nomination. This comparison doesn't diminish Van Dijk's greatness, but rather highlights how Leoni is standing out early in his career with remarkable promise. Van Dijk's career began at Groningen in the Netherlands, and it wasn't until his move to Southampton that his full potential was recognised. Upon his arrival at Anfield, he became the defensive rock everyone knows today, forming solid partnerships with players like Joe Gomez, Joel Matip and Ibrahima Konate. However, the absence of a Golden Boy nomination serves as a reminder that every player's journey is unique, and that young talent doesn't always receive immediate recognition. Leoni, on the other hand, seems to be on a fast track, already boasting 17 Serie A appearances and showing maturity and consistency at a highly competitive level. Leoni's return to the Liverpool squad, therefore, is a critical moment for Arne Slot. The team, which has struggled for consistency this season, is clearly missing defensive stability. Ibrahima Konate, despite his ability, is not in peak form, and Joe Gomez has underperformed at times throughout the campaign. Had Leoni not suffered his injury against Southampton, many believe he could have featured as a starter in major fixtures, including the classic clash against Manchester United. Fans' expectations are sky high, and there is a clear emphasis on ensuring his safe and gradual return. Liverpool must protect its young star, allowing him to fully recover before placing heavy responsibilities on his shoulders. Despite his limited time on the pitch at Anfield, Leoni's glimpses of brilliance have left a lasting impression. His reading of the game, strength in duels, and tactical intelligence suggest that he is far more than just another promising youngster. He could well become a cornerstone of Liverpool's defence for years to come. Comparisons to Van Dijk are inevitable given their similar styles and on-pitch demeanour, but it's important to remember that every career unfolds at its own pace. With patience and the right guidance, Leoni has the potential to reach, and perhaps even surpass, some of the Dutch defender's historic achievements.
Arne Slot now faces a delicate dilemma. On one hand, Liverpool desperately needs reliable defensive options. On the other, rushing Leoni back before he's fully recovered could jeopardise his development and long-term career. Striking the balance between short-term necessity and long-term investment in the Italian's talent is crucial. The fans already feel the void his absence has left, and anticipation for his comeback is palpable. A mix of anxiety and hope fills the atmosphere around Anfield. Leoni's future at Liverpool looks bright, but it demands careful planning. He's seen as the potential new Van Dijk, a player capable not only of solidifying the backline, but also of bringing energy, innovation, and a winning mentality to the squad. His Golden Boy nomination at just 18 years old reinforces the narrative that we are witnessing the rise of a talent destined to make a mark on world football. Every training session, every match and every minute of recovery is a vital step towards becoming a true pillar of the team. As the 2025-26 season unfolds, Liverpool is closely monitoring Leoni's development. The blend of technical skill, tactical intelligence and resilient character has created an almost mythical sense of expectation surrounding the young defender. For Arne Slot, managing his return will require patience and strategic thinking, balancing the immediate need for defensive reinforcement with the long-term vision of building a solid, trustworthy backline with its own identity. Moreover, Leoni's story highlights a fascinating aspect of modern football: the ability of young players to shine rapidly even when faced with adversity. Injuries, pressure from major clubs, and comparisons with legendary figures are constant challenges. Yet, Leoni appears to possess the emotional maturity needed to navigate them. His early career already demonstrates a winning mentality and impressive focus, qualities that have not gone unnoticed by experts, coaches, and fans worldwide. Leoni's impact extends beyond the pitch. His resilience inspires young players to believe that, with talent and dedication, great success is achievable even in elite clubs. He has become a symbol of hope, showing that, even after a serious injury, a triumphant comeback is possible. Liverpool's supporters, aware of his potential, eagerly follow every update on his condition and recovery progress, waiting for the moment he can once again wear the red shirt with confidence and strength. Meanwhile, Van Dijk remains Liverpool's defensive leader, but Leoni's rise introduces an exciting new narrative. The possibility of the club forming an extraordinary defensive duo, blending experience and youth, excites fans and analysts alike. Expectations are that, once fully fit, Leoni will not only complement the team, but elevate the entire defensive unit, bringing renewed stability and strength to crucial matches. Giovanni Leoni is undoubtedly one of the most intriguing stories in European football right now. His rapid rise, early international recognition, and ability to face challenges head-on make him a potential protagonist in Liverpool's modern history. As the season progresses and Arne Slot carefully manages his reintegration, the attention surrounding the young defender only grows, creating an emotional narrative filled with talent, resilience, and the pursuit of a lasting legacy. Looking ahead, it's easy to imagine Giovanni Leoni becoming an icon at Anfield. With Liverpool's full support, Arne Slot's strategic guidance, and his unwavering focus on recovery and development, he has everything required to become a true leader both on and off the pitch. Fans, pundits, and even rivals already sense that something special is unfolding. A player capable of redefining Liverpool's defence for the next decade, cementing himself as a worthy heir to Van Dijk's legacy, yet with his own unique story to tell.
Giovanni Leoni's journey serves as a powerful reminder that football is full of surprises. While Van Dijk built his legend over time, Leoni shows that emerging talent can challenge expectations and create unforgettable moments, even amid adversity. Every training session, every rehabilitation stage, and every minute on the pitch will determine how he turns his potential into reality, leaving his mark not only at Liverpool, but on world football as a whole. The excitement surrounding Leoni also reflects the evolution in how elite clubs integrate young talent. Patience, planning, and investment in individual development have become strategies for lasting success. For Arne Slot, managing this process with intelligence and care is both a challenge and an opportunity, ensuring Liverpool doesn't just have a talented defender, but a future leader, capable of commanding the backline and inspiring his teammates. In essence, Giovanni Leoni's journey so far is captivating. A promising debut, a challenging injury, and early international recognition weave together a compelling story of drama, talent, and potential.
Every step of his career will be closely followed, and the next chapters promise intense emotions, surprises, and the possibility of cementing one of Europe's most exciting young defenders as a cornerstone of Liverpool's future. If the club, the fans, and Leoni himself play their parts wisely, this could become a story remembered for generations. A true phenomenon, born under Anfield's floodlights, destined to become a legend.